The leader of the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, has said he will seek negotiation with the federal government over his ongoing trial. Kanu, speaking through his lead counsel, Aloy Ejimako, told the Federal High Court in Abuja on Wednesday that he would seek the negotiation under Section 17 of the Federal High Court Act. The Act states, in any proceeding in the court may promote reconciliation among parties, thereto and encourage and facilitate the amicable settlement thereof. Ejimako had earlier moved 2 applications brought before the court. The first application is to move from 49 and an application objecting to the jurisdiction of the court. Kanu's lawyer said if the applications are denied, his client will move for the implementation of Section 17 of the Federal High Court Act. Responding, counsel to the federal government, Adeboyega Awumolo, told the court that he had earlier informed the defendant that he does not have the powers to negotiate on behalf of the federal government. He stated that the defendant should approach the Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, Lateef Fagbemi-San, who has the power to negotiate on behalf of the government. Responding to the development, the presiding judge, Justice Binta Nyako, said the court was not a solicitor, but to only hear cases. The detained IPOB leader has been in DSS custody since June 2021 after he was arrested in Kenya. Since his arrest, he has been facing terrorism-related charges leveled against him by the government.
Slovakia, Serbia, India with Pakistan, Uzbek, Bangladesh, so open a bassa, so they are natural move. I got no Banya Bonketa, Mahatria, Haga, Onya Kurasa, to Hagan, yes, they were
heard Barrister Nnamdi Kanu, one of the IPOB legal team. So actually we are going to interview him once again to bring us about
June 19, 2024, being the latest adjourned date from the order. What transpired in court, we want to know, the Biafran family want to know as well.
Briefly, listen, what transpired in court today, we are not happy. There is still that very situation that we have been decrying from the very beginning, that Nnamdi Kanu is not going to get a fair trial. Do you understand? That is why we are raising several objections. And if he's not going to get a fair trial, there is not going to be any trial. So we have to stand on that to see whether there are other ways of settling this matter. This is where Section 17 of the Federal High Court Act came in, because everybody is now looking at an impasse, at a stalemate, that the government is probably not even interested in trial. That is why they are blocking our access as counsel to Nnamdi Kanu. We better prepare him. So I'll leave the floor to my colleague here, Nnamdi Kanu, to explain further to you.
Okay, thank you very much. Well, as you may have known before now, we've made several efforts to see Nnamdi Kanu on a neutral environment where there will be no box, no cameras watching us, nobody tapping our conversation. But it has always been frustrated by the state security services of Nigeria. You know, so because of this, we brought from 48 and from 49 to charge the Director General for contempt. But as you can see what transpired in court, it appears there's an overt protection of the Director General of the DSS. We feel strongly that contempt of court has been occasioned by those refusals, by the refusals of the Director General and his men to obey the orders of court. They have refused to allow lawyers, as ordered by court, to meet with Nnamdi Kanu as a team. They've refused to give us writing materials. They've refused us a bug-free environment until we brought from 48 and from 49 to cite them for contempt. Then immediately Just on Friday. Only on Friday they now say, oh yeah, 3 of you can enter. Oh yeah, take paper. But they have already committed conduct. They've already breached all these things before now. So we are asking, why did you breach it? Why did you refuse to respect the law? So they have been the one forcing a situation of fait accompli on us. They've made it impossible for us to consult with Nnamdi Kanu. You can imagine where you are asking your question, your client how to go about his defense, and they are busy around you listening. And then not only that, they will not allow you to take notes. Imagine where you have such long conversation of like 2 hours and you cannot write anything. You can't remember everything. You can. So because of this, we brought out those applications, but the judge says she has not seen it, but it's in her file. And then she now said she will look at the file after the court had risen. Then the prosecution is saying that they were just served today. You know, all these things are not the truth. They are not the truth. But we are resolute, we are determined, we are focused on it. They must be taught to obey rules of court. Look at the orders and judgments that have been gotten on behalf of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. From Enugu, from Omahia, from everywhere, from Geneva, from international partners. They have refused to obey even one. Even one, they refuse to obey. And then they want us to continue to go into trial. What is the guarantee that if trial is carried on and we succeed in bringing him out, they will obey it?
Yeah.
So
I think that's what Umu Chineke needs to know. Umu Chineke ndewo no. I ko chinchem. Nnamdi Kanu's legal team was rugged. And when he megano, no fair trial, no trial. Hacho hapwa ka bankata otu my colleague is we mana emansi na azu uno we convict Nnamdi Kanu. He can't go behind us. I am ankwe. Ndewo no. Thank you.
We are still at Federal High Court, Abuja. As you can see, today is 19th June 2024. You heard what Mazen Nnamdi Kanu and Lawyers said concerning today's court case.
Yeah, okay, this is TVC, yes.